correctly.
Absolutely. There's a study that was done, I think is middle of 2024, where they had hundreds, I think it was like about 800 responses, of which 41% of them on average said that they would leave their current employer for another employer that offered some sort of housing assistance. That's a huge chunk of
Yeah.
people that would want that, right? It makes a lot of sense. And if you think about why that makes sense, I think, like I said, first and foremost, it's not just about shelter, it's also aspiration, right? If you think about the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, are you familiar with that,
I
the
am, and
pyramid?
but like vaguely, but we talked about this, and please go on. I think this is super key to it, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about that diagram, that pyramid diagram, the base of that pyramid are the things that you need, right? Your shelter, safety, and so forth, right? But as you move up that pyramid, you have self-actualization, identity, and so forth. Very few things map to everything on there. Housing does. Housing aligns with every aspect of that pyramid. And so it explains the motivation behind why you or myself or anybody else want to own a home. And so that desire to actually go where somewhere an employer that can actually provide you that housing assistance is tremendous, especially in the face of high interest rates, um, affordability issues, and so forth. Right? This is an opportunity for you to get ahead, and that's just hard to match uh, through any other type of benefit. It's very difficult. I would add one more thing. You know, we talk about 401ks and health insurance in every conversation that I have with employers.
For sure.
Those are cornerstones of
Yeah.
benefits, right? But I'll tell you what's really interesting about those benefits. Those benefits aren't just dealing with workplace experiences. They deal with life experiences. They have impact and influence on what happens outside of work. And same thing with housing,
Yep.
right?
Good point.
Because those benefits address the whole employee, not just the employee that you see when they come in through the door.